Hey, welcome back to Unglued Uncensored. I move my mouth and words come out. Today I'm going to talk to you about my pet peeves of conversations and the annoyance of how people talk. First off, when you're talking to someone and then half of what they're saying is just a lie. Oh, hey dude, sorry, I was with this girl and she totally wanted to sleep with me. No, you weren't, man. I called your house and your mom said you were taking a shit. You don't have to lie to me to make an excuse. If you're telling a story, don't lie. People who over-exaggerate everything in their conversations. Oh, man, I could just fucking kill you right now! Then do it. Especially when people over-exaggerate time. Man, can't you hurry up? I've seriously been waiting here for like 10 years. No, dude, you've been waiting for like 5 minutes. Like, what's with people over-exaggerating time? Can't you just tell exactly how much time you've been waiting, and it would still have the same impact? 5 minutes is a long time. Stare at your watch and count out 5 minutes. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. That's already a long time! The thing that really bugs me is when people, all they do is complain. Like, you can't hold, like, a normal conversation of back and forth. It's just people yelling and complaining about something that happened to them, and unless you're not as hyped up as them about it, then you're just sitting there quiet, nodding your head, like, man, I totally hate this fucking bitch I work with. She's such an ass. Yeah, man, bitches, what can you do? If you're just gonna complain to me and it's something I have no business about or I don't know anything about, then why are you complaining to me? What am I supposed to say? Now, if it was something that I was a part of or I understood, then we could be complaining together. I'd be hyped up on your level. Man, I totally hate this bitch that I work with. She's such an asshole. Aw, yeah, man. Such a bitch. Bitches. I hate them. Especially that bitch. People who text while you talk to them, that's annoying. Hey man, I was just driving my car and these cops, they pulled up to me for no reason. My taillights weren't out. What? When they're texting, they're not paying attention to what you're saying. What if it's something really important and they're just off away in their own little world talking to someone else? And when the person who's texting is done texting and they put their phone in their pocket and they're paying attention to what you're saying, but the person on the other end they were texting was the kind of person that needs an instant reply, or else they'll send the same message like 4 times in 1 minute. So they're just sitting there listening to what you're saying. But yeah, keep going. No, it's even worse with this whole texting thing is when someone actually stops you in order to text someone. Like, they're talking and... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold that thought. Just wait, just 1 second. Continue. Wait, what were we talking about? And then the person texting can't pay attention to either person talking to them or what they're texting about. And then since they were texting the whole time, you have to repeat everything you were just saying, and it has less effect than the first time you said it. You know, when you're in a conversation with someone, and I don't know what happens, but they just crank up the dial, and they start yelling from either excitement or from just a general response of yelling. Oh man, that was awesome! We're not at a hockey game. Just stop yelling. Like, talk on my level. Like, bring it here, right here. This is our level. This is our volume. Oh man, I was at work and this person... Bring it down. Just bring it down a little bit. Bring it down. And I was longboarding and I saw this girl... Here, man, just put it here, please. Like, I don't need you here. I want you here, so we're on the same level. Another thing that adds kind of to the yelling thing is when people's responses to what you're saying are extremely rude. Oh, man, no, man, you're supposed to take a left turn there. Man, shut up! You know, man, like, you don't have to be so rude to me. Like, I was just telling you my opinion. Man, quit being such a little bitch! Oh, sorry, Mom. I forgot to empty the dishwasher, but when I get off work, I'll come home and I'll do that. Are you giving me attitude? I told you to do it this morning! The biggest thing though, is when you're talking and people interrupt you. I hate that! And it happens with all these categories. People who are yelling and people who are texting and people who are being rude. They interrupt you all the time. So in the movie, the guy was like going down the dark hallway and then right next to him oh, guess what I did yesterday? Just interrupts me. I was talking, like, let me have a turn. Man, I was really bummed out, you know. Me and my girlfriend, we've been fighting. Yo, then how come you didn't come to the bar last night with me? Like, people, you don't realize how rude you're being when you're interrupting things. People should have equal turns talking, like in debates. You know, one person talks, when they're done, there's the rebuttal or the response. That way the conversations pass nicely like a game of catch. Thing I hate is when you're talking to someone, there's another person there, but you're focused on talking to someone over here. But then the person over here wants to say something, so they interrupt. These two people here are talking, and this person's trying to speak, but these two are still engaged in a conversation, so the person over here starts snapping his fingers at you. Yo, listen. Just like, quit being rude. Don't interrupt. We're talking. Do you see that? You know how rude that is? To burst in? What, you don't think this is important? Huh? Last thing I want to add to it is people, when they interrupt you by correcting what you're saying. You know, Dad and me, we was heading to Home Depot and... you mean Dad and we were heading to Home Depot. Like, yeah, I didn't say it like I was typing it on a computer with spell check. You know, let me talk, and then you can correct my grammar afterwards. You don't have to interrupt me like some kind of pretentious know-it-all jerk. One thing I'm glad for, though, is trolls can't interrupt. Alright, trolls, now it's your turn to talk.